Greetings, people. Still here live. Not live. Get a little recording here so I get a little news far straight from us about the EAX program. Yeah, the EAX program we were talking about the other day. Got these aircraft coming out here. Just wanted to show them off here. These are the first two of the EAXs. You'll note their resemblance to Coyote. Coyote sitting up here, which blends right into the background. Amazing that. But wanted to show off exactly how close to Coyotes the EAXs look like. The cool thing about this stage of the EAX program is, of course, that we are allowing, or we're looking at allowing, all kinds of additions, subtractions to the aircraft. But these examples, two of the primary examples of it, tech that has already been introduced to Coyotes and either is currently being used or is not used anymore. It just works on these planes. Whatever's going to make them maximum effort is going to make them maximum aircraft. You'll notice they're not fin coated. They are dated. That's all they are. And built the same day. Number one, number two. However, what we're here to show is, of course, EAX. First and foremost, let me get that out there. Make sure you get reminded that EAX stands for the Export Aircraft Experiment. EAX. Just a little play on the word EAX, but we're trying to get said aircraft established here first. And I'm not exactly sure which block I'll introduce when it comes out and is ready for consumption, as it were. But once it is, any sort of testing that Coyote gets, EAX will get. But you may have noticed that I had made an announcement the other night. I had said that it's ongoing and the veil about had dropped because we had experimented something. And then we said, nope, we're not going to cheapen anybody out. We're not going to do that to anybody, basically, is what we said. We're going to give you guys whatever we get with the EAX program. And on that note, newer aircraft, of course, have been built. And the test fleet stands at 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I guess it's 7. Yeah. I said 7 the other night, didn't I? Yeah, 7. So we got 7 aircraft. We're excited. We're excited to test fly some of these. We've actually test flown some of these in our controlled environment, which is typical. But we like to test these, in all environments. So, but without further ado, I'm going to show you what it is we've accomplished here as the EAX program has progressed a lot more in the very recent past here. So, I mean, it's already actually, God, I can't believe it actually looking back on it, but the aircraft itself and the program itself is already almost a month old. Hell, it is a month old, isn't it? And this one here being number 1 and number 2, they rolled out the same date, and they rolled out September 17th. The goddamn program's already here, a month and a half old, for crying out loud. But just kicking it into high gear. And we wanted to show you where we've came, because you've seen these birds, and you've seen, extensions of EAX here. This one was rolled out a couple days ago. Heavier bonded paper. All of these planes, I want to point out, fly beautifully. But now that you've seen the first ones, I want to see how the family has already progressed and see what we're capable of and see what's going to be delivered when you get it. As you can see, here's another EAX. We're just calling it the EAX now in lieu of a name once it gets contracted out. She's a pretty little bird. Very good design. Very sleek looking. But they've gotten better. And then one gotten destroyed by an idiot already. Idiot has been chastised. Idiot is gone. It hasn't really hurt the plane like I thought it would, basically because he crushed it uniformly, vertically. But let's show you what EAX has become. Because the newer ones have gone butterfly. Kind of proud of these. Little tailplane action going on there. These are all built basically within a day of each other here. Another one there. The fin looks kind of strange from up top, but you get the general impression. We're working these pretty good. Trying to see exactly what it is we're trying to accomplish with these birds. Ooh, tips folded. Notebook paper always tricky, but we don't want to lose anything here. We're trying to make sure that these aircraft get, like I said, the full potential. We're getting some unlocked here. This one is a close proximity tailplane. A little bit more of a stinger. This is a lot more like Coyote is. Still not Coyote per se, but a lot more like Coyote is. I had to bring these home because these were at work for me, and I realized I had to trim them up properly because the scissors I use at work suck. I'll bring the good ones to work for obvious reasons, but you can see what it is, what the potential is we're trying to bring to you here. And finally, the one built today. We're experimenting with the trailing edge, as you can see, and various degrees of what kind of tailplane y'all will eventually be looking at. All of this tech, all of these thoughts, same plane, same folds, same build. We're just seeing exactly what it is we can give you guys. All of them fly pretty damn decently, so we don't feel like we're shafting anybody. Will it be a matter of which ones look good? Which ones look the best before we make delivery? I don't know. Kind of like these looks at this tailplane separation. This one's probably the worst of the bunch. That's actually 8 descriptions here. This one's actually probably the worst of the bunch. And I feel like one of the things it doesn't need, this one hasn't flown yet, is the Delta Diamonds. The Delta Diamonds don't seem to do as good, but maybe it's a tailplane. These two are virtually identical. And I did that because once Idiot stepped on that one, I was like, well, hell no, I got to build another one now. I don't want to be scrimping out. I don't want people to see, or lack thereof, when I see these planes. So we built another one. And yeah, that's how we are. And that's where we're at. Again, you can see how the design's progressed. You can see what we've already tested out. And we haven't even given this away as an export yet. But it's come a long way, basically, since looking like the basic Coyote into what you see here. And more amazing when you consider the fact that, again, they fly just as good. So yeah, we're kind of awaiting more like a design finality, and just to show you well, if you build block 1, trunk 1, lot 1, these, you can eventually get something like this, or any of the 4 you see there. So anyway, that's what you can be looking at, and you can be looking at working with us directly as we take Coyote on its tech journey and bring you along with whatever tech findings we make and put them onto the EAX program. We'll cut you a couple more shorts so you can see how it flies, but you have seen it, and you will continue to see it as we get more flights in the very near future here. So yeah, like I said, believe it or not, we're subdued, trying to be subdued because we're just presenting this, but we are excited about this program and want you to be ready to see if you want to build this, buy this, quote unquote buy this, not really, but buy this and work with us on this brand new aircraft. Thanks for sticking around, and hope to see you soon in the development of this bird.